What's up everyone? I got another 5 of a kind Crocodile victory which I wanted to share with you. At this point the 5 Crocodile victories are nothing special, but you know, they are quite fun runs, and they are 5 of a kind which I consider to be my specialty in this game, however niche it may be. Like, I think this is my third time completing the 5 of a kind Crocodile challenge, so it's really not that difficult, and a lot of other people have also completed it. So if you are an up and coming 5 of a kind runner, I think it's quite worth it to try the 5 Crocodile run. It's not that difficult, and you can start to see the units that 5 of a kind runs usually require to be completed successfully. And with a lot of snipes, you counter quite a bit of teams. Like the summon team, you kind of counter. No, not kind of, you actually completely counter it. If they are running a backline turkey and fly, which they usually are because they want to buff as many units as possible ahead of them, like that's a complete destruction. As well as that, maybe if they have a backline snake, which I think one of the rounds that ends up happening, they have a backline snake which I end up sniping. That's also quite satisfying. But yeah, a lot of runs that end up being countered by Crocodile, so I think it's quite easy to get such a run, and quite fun as well, like to get you in the right spirit of 5 of a kind runs. But anyway, it's going to be a while until I find my first Crocodile, so for now I'm just going to try to survive, get to turn 7 and maybe level up then and hope to get a Crocodile. That's usually the most viable strategy if you're going for 5-offs. You want to get the unit you want to do a 5-off as early as possible, that way you can scale it up as much as you can. And also, usually a unit of a higher tier is stronger than a unit of a lower tier. I don't think you need me to tell you that. So yeah, it's very strong, and it's quite viable as well. For now though, I think I have been focusing on this rabbit, because I don't have 5 of a kind rabbit. I usually record these voiceovers like a week or so before the actual recording goes up, so at this point in time I may, that you are seeing this video, I may have a rabbit run, but I don't know that yet, and I've been struggling with it so much actually. Even if I get an early rabbit on turn, turn 3, it's so difficult to make it work because it has such bad starting stats. But yeah, enough rambling about the rabbit, because I think this is the turn where I find my first Crocodile. Yeah, it is. An 8-4 with such a good ability on turn 7, it's bound to carry you through these rounds 7 and 8. Usually, at least. You may end up going up against some teams that you don't really enjoy, so that way the Crocodile isn't going to be very useful. I find the turkey as well, which I end up freezing because turkey is just such a good unit. It enables such smooth transitions with its +3/+3 stat gain, and a lot of units on my team need to be swapped out, like the mosquito and the duck aren't really doing anything besides providing stats. So I sell one of them, yeah, I sell the duck to get the turkey, and I'm now rolling to find another good unit. I hesitate a bit, I think about going for level 3 Swan. It's usually a good idea to have as much gold as possible, but investing 9 gold just to get 1 more gold a turn just doesn't work most of the time. Like, I don't see this run going to turn 17, although with Crocodiles I think it's possible. I had one attempt that went to turn 18 with Crocodiles and then lost. So obviously you're not going to see that, but just so you know that I keep trying 5-offs even off screen. It's not easy at all. I find the second Crocodile here, and with the turkey buff it's going to be quite strong, and a monkey as well, which I end up selling the turkey for, I think. Yeah, and that way I can get the Crocodile with melon scaled up as quickly as possible, and that way it can carry me through the team with its sheer stats, let alone the snipe. Yeah, you can see here even though you might think it's insignificant that the low stat backline 2 units got deleted, but it's actually quite significant and can end up saving you on some of the rounds. I ended up selling the swan instead of the rabbit, which may be a mistake. I wanted the extra health from the rabbit from the milks of the cow, but I think over the course of the long run, the extra 2 gold each turn would have been more useful. Did you catch that? I managed to snipe a level 3 crab with the crocodile just because it had more attacks, so that the crab didn't have a chance to trigger its effect first. That's what I'm talking about. The crocodile just counters so many unconventional teams, and the summon team with as well. So it's very fun to play and very fun to see the opponents get deleted. Although with 3 crocodiles I don't think I'm going to be deleting entire teams, but yeah, you can see here a 10 something horse with a penguin at the back. Otherwise I think I may have lost because the sheep with mushroom would have been so much attack that I wouldn't have been able to live through the hits. But yeah, I'm very quickly approaching the end of this run. Like, I'm at 7 wins already and I don't think I'm going to be slowing down at all. With the level 2 monkey that's going to be scaling me up, it's going to be quite a treat. And yeah, for 4 snipes already on the team. I maybe should have frozen this melon in case I don't find anything better than it. But yeah, I usually, for small units, you want to go for steak. You can see here 4 snipes ended up taking out 3 of the enemy units. Although they weren't very big units, but you know, everything counts, however small it may be. And yeah, I managed to very luckily find the steak. I haven't been mentioning it, but I've been putting the stakes on the crocodiles that have more than 4 health, more than 5 health to be precise, because one, I don't want them to be sniped by the chile, and secondly, I don't think that if I go up against a level 2 dolphin, that such a crocodile with 4 HP and steak would survive and therefore manage to carry over its steak head. But yeah, here is the final team. It's not going to be the final round, spoilers, I don't win this next round. But thankfully I don't end up losing it as well. They ended up putting a cheesy scorpion at the front. And maybe with proper positioning I could have won that round, but I realized that a bit too late, and now I position. But yeah, this is going to be the last round. Very quick run, very satisfying, enjoyable. The snipes are always nice, and yeah, that's going to be it. Thank you for watching, like, sub, do all the generic stuff, and I'll see you next time. Take care.